What's going on, guys? What's going on, Ty Squad? What's going on, everybody? Ty here with another video. So the Browns made the playoffs. The Browns made the playoffs. They clinch the playoffs, so they're in the playoff picture. Now, yes, they have the Bengals this week for 18 for week 18. I do think the Browns will win that game against the Bengals because week 1 the Browns beat them 3 to 27 to 3, and I do think the Browns will beat the Bengals because the Bengals are still in the hunt for the playoffs, but I just really don't see like the Bengals winning this game because they don't have Joe Burrow. They still have Chase, but they are missing Joe Burrow. That's going to be the big part for the Bengals is missing a your good starting quarterback because now it's they got their backup in. And I think the Browns defense will show up. But the Browns did clinch the playoffs. The Browns did clinch the playoffs. Now, I'm going to say this about the Browns is that our team from 2020 from this team this year is totally different because yes, back in 2020 we had Baker Mayfield, still Nick Chubb, um, all of those guys. Um, but that team did make a little. That team made some noise as well in the playoffs to say we're here and beat the Steelers. But this team is totally different. This team is totally different. We saw a lot of now this whole season I've been talking about that the Browns would make noise. The Browns would make some noise. They made a lot of noise this season. Yes, the Browns finished with 11-5 record. I did predict them having probably a 10-4 record to get into the playoffs, but they did better than I thought they would. They did better than I thought they would. But the Browns did. Our defense showed up in the second half after the bye week, and our we started four different quarterbacks and Darian Robertson and PJ Washington and Deshaun Watson and Joe Flacco. Now now with Deshaun Watson and Nick Chubb out, that went I hope that went I wasn't too worried about how the Browns would finish the season off, but I'm just going to say this. The Browns made made a lot of noise saying that they're here to stay, and the big key was I think the defense showed up, like I said, in the second half. It did take the offense. The offense did show up in the first half. Yes, we lost some games. We lost 5 games, but winning 11 is good to clinch the playoffs. But I do think that the Browns could go all the way, probably to the Super Bowl because they are a Super Bowl contender. Yes, we signed former Super Bowl champion Joe Flacco, and we re-signed him for next season, which was a good decision by the Browns. The Browns made a lot of good decisions by re-signing all their key players this season, and hopefully, hopefully, in the off season, we will keep some of our players that we still have on this team. Um, but it's going to be interesting how the Browns do against the Bengals and how far I do see the Browns either making the championship conference game or them winning the Super Bowl. I do see them winning the Super Bowl. But it is going to be interesting how far we go as a team. I hope that Nick Chubb and um, Deshaun Watson comes back 100% better than ever next season. But guys, sub if you're new and never give up your dreams. And I hope all of you guys are safe out there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And peace.